Taiwanese index lower by around 200 points.
Stock market is one of the few that looks set to end the year with a net gain, and we've been seeing some money move to take.
About 125 crore of investment is what they have done in the company over the last 3 days.
Dr. Reddy's is in focus because the company has said that all claims with regards to Revlimid generic have been dismissed.
Down about 80 odd points for the Nifty. The sensex is down about 300 points.
My feeling is that right now, from asset side, market will focus on the liability side of the bank.
Because the kind of growth which we have seen is essentially riding on the growth of the economy which we have registered.
Some new shares were listed and they are now available for trading. So little over 17 crore new securities have been listed.
Benchmark indices are down close to about 0.6, 0.8% gone on Nifty as well as Sensex.
Geo platforms should now get ready for India's next big opportunity to provide unique digital products and solutions to both domestic and international markets.
Bharti Airtel is looking to list Airtel Payments Bank.
Weekday in trade and mid-caps, they are the ones which are underperforming the benchmarks as well.
Well, one full trading session and 1 hour to go as we wrap up 2022, trading-wise at least. Guys, hi, good afternoon. You're with us here on a closing bell. On a fresh new edition of Closing Bell. I'm Prashant, with me my colleagues Reema and Mangalam. Well, it's a decent bounce as well, so that has not gone away. That impulse to buy the dip has not gone away. So the low today, by the way, was 17,993. We had highlighted 18,000 as a strong support, so almost got there. 7 points extension beyond that, and then kind of a decent bounce. Resistance, as we've been talking about, is this is obviously all very near term, is about 18,190, which is the point where, which is basically the retest point on the rising trend line all the way from the lows of June. So keep an eye out on that. That still seems a little far away, given the way the market has been trading. Doesn't look like, anything would happen, but doesn't look like, looking at the session we've had so far, that we'll see an attempt towards that. Bank Nifty low was 42,489. So we'd highlighted supports at about 42,400. So I think that still remains pretty relevant. Banks are doing quite okay. Overall market breadth is negative. And if you just go through sectors which are doing well, or the kind of stocks which are doing well, nothing special. You just are left wondering, where is this sharp pullback from the lows really coming from? It's from a few names, Infosys, State Bank of India, and one or two more names. Even on the Nifty 50 stocks, the breadth is in favor of declines. But you got that bounce on the index. It's not looking bad at all. Reema, hi.
Hi, and by courtesy that, for the week, we're up about 1.5% on the Nifty. For the mid-cap index, we're up 3.3%. And for the small-cap index, in the first 4 days, things have turned around, right? It's up nearly 5%. So just last week, markets, after that tumultuous, horrible fall that we had on Friday, we were fearing the markets are going to head much lower. But look at the rebound that we've clocked in the last 4 trading sessions. Look at the week-to-date gainers, and it ranges from sectors in the banking space. You've got State Bank of India, ONGC, Tata Steel, Maruti. So these, show up in the weekly gainers list. On the losing side, this week, it's only the pharmaceutical and the FMCG names. So pharma losers like Apollo Hospital, Cipla, Dr. Reddy, FMCG losers like HUL, Nestle, and the cuts you can see are between 2.5% to 4%. But Mangalam, it's the series expiry, as we've been saying, so the last hour is very crucial.
It is very crucial indeed. In fact, why just the last hour? The hour that went by as well was extremely expiry-like, because for most part of the day, the Nifty was hovering around that 18,000 mark. Not a lot of people believed that maybe the Nifty could go past that 18,050 mark. But lo and behold, we've seen a recovery of almost 90 points from the lows on the Nifty, 375 points on the Nifty Bank itself. What this has done is this has given bulls some breather to go ahead and ride the 18,050 put. Just before that, the 18,050 call should come up for you. Currently, it's showing an open interest addition of just around 43 lakh shares. At one point, the open interest addition was over 1 crore shares, and the premium on that was 12 to 13 odd rupees. Once the Nifty crossed past that 1850 mark, we saw all these call writers run for cover. Near 50 lakh shares, unwound out there. And if the market sustains here, we're probably likely to see the remainder also see some short covering. However, that may not last beyond that 18,100 mark, because the 18,100 call writers are still extremely active. We still have about 1.25 crore shares outstanding in open interest for a premium of 12 odd rupees. But we are seeing some support at lower levels. 18,000 now seems to be a firm support base for the market, because that put has consistently added open interest, and as has the 18,050 put. So short point, the up move that happened scared a few bears, and now if it sustains here, it may scare them further up until 18,120 odd. It is expiry. Do we have one last dance before that 3 p.m. also or not is the big question.
Okay, that we'll know in just moments from now. But we're all geared up for the last trading hour of the penultimate day of 2022. Are you? And to prepare you, this is what we've lined up for you on Closing Bell today. Devina Mehra of First Global will be joining in to tell us how we can distinguish between investing fact and fiction as we look into 2023. We'll get a technical check on the markets with Mitesh Thakkar of earningswave.com. We'll be joined by our Alpha Manager for the day, Aman Chauhan of Abacus Asset Management, to discuss his top portfolio bets.
Right, and there is some move happening from the lows, not only on the IT space, but a couple of these metal names as well. Hindalco